Hey, what's up, everybody? Keith Knapp at Profit Lifter. Today, we've got some big updates. And actually, I've been looking forward to doing this for a little bit. I have a list as long as my arm of like features rolling out inside of your Profit Lifter account. And I haven't even had a chance to really dig around and start playing with them yet. And so today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be exploring a lot of the tools and features that are being launched inside of your Profit Lifter account now. You're going to see some active ones. I'm going to share with you some of the updates that we know are coming within the next within a week or two, and things to be on the lookout for. So that way, you can just optimize your optimize your account. Make sure you're getting the most money or most for your money, and being able to utilize everything to the best of its capacity. So. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share our demo account with you, and we're just going to dive into this stuff, and we're going to review it. If you are hanging out with me, give me a hi, make sure you like the live, make sure you comment, let me know who's hanging out with me. Say hi. It gets kind of lonely on this side of the screen sometimes, so I always love hearing from you guys. Glad you're hanging out with me today. All right, let's get started. All right. Oh, sorry, I'm just throwing everything everywhere here. So daughter's texting me. Okay, so first off, if let's start breaking down some of these things that we have seen right inside of the Profit Lifter account. There's a lot of these guys that they're going to be very specific, kind of nichey to how you use the system, how you use the CRM, and that's okay. Like we want to make sure that you're able to have everything you need right here at your fingertips. Make sure that it's working for you. But the first thing I want to show you is this. So inside of your contact records, you're going to see that there is now this new little handy dandy internal comment over here on the right hand side. So while you're talking with your clients, if there are emails going back and forth, you've got things happening, you see that everything's going on there. Let's say you're talking with them and something comes up, or there's a ticket or whatever, you can actually come in here now and tag somebody on your team and put, please call back, check into this, whatever. And again, this is an internal comment. So when you comment this here, it actually shows up inside of your communication feed. Now, the reason this is so cool is because here in just a little bit, you guys are going to start seeing a big change with a lot of the communication. So inside of our conversations here, this isn't live yet. This is one that I've seen the images, I've seen it working. But there is actually coming a team chat that's going to be in here. So if you've got multiple people on your team, let's say you're using Slack or Discord or something like that, you can now consolidate all those costs and use right inside of Profit Lifter. No charge for the team chat. So it's just going to be in there where you can now basically chat with your team right through the conversations. And I'm super excited about this update because like having multiple softwares around, like I've got Slack, I got Canva, like all sorts of stuff. The more we can consolidate your ecosystem, the more we can confine everything to just one place, the easier it's going to be for you to operate and make sure you have everything you need there. So take a look at those internal comments. There's a lot of cool ways that you could use these. I'm actually, so kind of what I'm thinking with this is when I'm sitting down and I'm looking through client notes or trying to figure out something that's going on. Like I would like to see internal notes under conversations so people know what's happening, know what's going on, and the team can openly communicate. And then from there, what we would be doing is all of our notes here are going to be automated notes that are kind of events happening. So like if someone signs up, we'd put a note over here. But if we have a conversation with them, that's where it's going to be an internal comment that we can that we're going to be able to communicate with each other, so that we can all be on the same page. We can all see what's going on. So really excited about that. I know it may not seem like a big deal, but it really is going to help with communication and with that, helping out with that. The next thing is that under SMS and your text messages here, this one's a bad one because it's a demo account, but you'll see the from here. Now you can actually go through and choose what message, or I'm sorry, not what message, but what phone number you want to send SMS messages from. So like, for example, Profit Lifter, I've got my own direct line. Company's got a direct line. We've got a sales line, all of this. So now instead of me replying directly back with my phone number, I can come in here and send it from our company phone number, kind of mask things and just keep the communication a little more ambiguous if I need to, or like if you don't want to share your direct line out with all your leads, all your clients, this would be a great way to communicate with them back and forth using just using the same number and keeping things keeping it uniform there. So that's really cool. Next, we're going to hop over here we're going to hop down to, is it marketing? I don't think there's anything new in marketing just yet. There are some, sorry, I was wrong. Some of the new things that are inside of marketing, countdown timers. Now you can actually build countdown timers right here inside of your Profit Lifter account. Now, countdown timers, I think, work incredible for, like, if you're running a webinar, if you're doing a special promotion, let's say you're running a Black Friday sale, something like that. These countdown timers work really well for causing that, creating the sense of urgency with your leads that are coming through. So now you can actually create these and dive right into, and then, yeah, just basically embed it right there on your website with however you want it to look. Nice, clean. You can see there's a lot of different options for it. So I like this. This is great. It's just one less thing to have to worry about. Now we got countdown timers that we can add there. The next thing, these brand boards. So this is actually something that's a little bit newer as well. So these brand boards, what they do is they actually let you kind of create your brand and define your brand inside of the system, meaning that you can come in here and go, okay, what do we want to do? Here's your logo. So now we can upload our logos right here. It's going to take us to our media center. So you could say, oh, that's my logo. What's logo version 2? You can come in here and define your colors. Now, and you can also work on defining like your typography as well. So like if you know that, like, let's say you're using Poppins for your headlines, and font 2 you're using Lato, because that's kind of my standard for when I'm making that. You can add these in here. You can update all your brand colors. You can add several. Now, where I find this is the most efficient and where this has the biggest impact is actually inside of the email builder. With the email builder, it really makes it easy to have like your call to action colors, your brand colors, all right there. Then all you have to do is save your brand board, and then that information will be available for you in your builders. And again, this is one that I've touched on several times, but I'm just going to keep touching on it. But you notice you got your 24/7 support down here. Keep an eye out. This is actually being built out even better. So there's going to be some new stuff happening here. But this is 24/7, connects with our support team, gets everybody moving, and will help out there. All right, so next let's hop over to sites, because we've actually got some big updates on the sites over here. You can see there's 3 of these little orange buttons at the top. First one, webinars. There is actually now a built-in webinar funnel that is right inside of the CRM for you. This kind of takes away from the power from our Snap-on for it, but that's okay because it's a really cool feature. So with this, I've had a chance to play around with this. So it's going to give you 2 options when you're setting up. You can do on demand, which is basically like, say, hey, we got this webinar. If you want to watch it, go register. You can jump in, get instant access, yada yada, go from there. Or if you're doing a live one, you can create a live one and send people there. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like. So we're going to put this is our awesome webinar. And then from here, you are going to need a form to be able to select to put them in. For right now, we're going to use this webinar funnel demo. But you will need to have your form there, so that way it creates all your automations and signs people up properly. From here, now you would upload your video, because this is on demand, which means that the webinar is already done. You've already got it recorded. So all you're going to do is come in here, grab your video. So let's just grab that one. That should work out fine. And then from there, we've selected our video. Now we want to go to our templates, and you can see it's already got your landing pages already set up. There's financial planning, e-commerce, DIY. But these are nice and clean. They do exactly what they're supposed to do. It's a nice little landing page for somebody to come in, get their information, and really just move through this process as quick and easy as possible. So you can see with this, you've got the webinar registration. And all of this is 100% customizable, meaning you can come in here and customize it, add whatever you want to it, change. But you can see they put videos in here. We put videos. There's a little bit of information, some direction. And then, yeah, so it's still going to take a little bit of editing to get it up and going. But now your system, your webinar funnel is actually right here. It's built out. It's ready to go. It's nice and easy to use. No mess, no stress, no fuss about it whatsoever. So it keeps it nice and easy. Make sure that and makes it so that it just works. You can see that video we uploaded is actually just streaming right there. So like I said, nice and easy. Great way to host webinars and launch a webinar funnel if you need to. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging that. Next, you may have seen this. These are quizzes. So when the quizzes came out, one of my team members asked me, they're like, look, what's the difference between a survey and a quiz? This is actually really cool. With the quizzes, the surveys are going to be really good at collecting information. I find they work really well if like you got a lot of questions and you want to qualify somebody. A quiz, though, is really about diving into the analytics, or not the analytics, but the mindset of your audience and getting to know them, figuring out what they're looking for and what they like. So you can see we come over here, we click add a question. It's going to give us a list of things that we can ask, but you also have the ability that you can create custom fields in here that there's none in there that we want, but there you can add custom fields that will show up in here as well. But basically you're able to come in, ask single choice questions if you want a long answer. However you want that, but it's going to ask it one at a time, just walk them through the steps. And then once it's done, it has a results template. And with this results template, this is like basically saying, hey, congratulations, you completed the quiz. Here's your score. Here's where you rank. Now, what I love about this is that this is a great way to test people's knowledge about your product or your industry. So let's say you're selling business credit, business loans, business financing, all that fun stuff. And you want to find out, like how smart are my leads? How much do they actually know about our industry? How much do they know about our product? You can actually just come through here, create questions and ask them simple questions and give them an actual score and let them and really just work with them to educate them on what's like, hey, look, you're not good at this, that you're missing out. But it's going to put the information into the CRM for you. And with this, with the quiz, you can actually automate it, meaning that like after somebody's gone through, you can set it in your sales pipeline as a lead. Lots of cool ways to integrate this to collect people's information and to really work with them on this. So guys, part of this is like right now we're just kind of glossing over the top of this stuff because I want you to see it. I want you to see what's there. I'm going to be working on creating training videos and actually putting together like AI videos for you that really breaks this down and dives into it a little deeper for you. Next up, this is one that's been out here for a little bit, but still always bears worth repeating. QR codes. If you need QR codes, you can now build them right inside of your Profit Lifter account, meaning that that anytime, like if you're doing an event and you want people, hey, scan here, you can set up your QR code. You can have it go to a specific website. You can automate things based off the responses. I mean, it's a legit QR code. Great way to enhance your marketing. If you're running, like, let's say you're printing paper flyers. Putting a QR code at the bottom is a great way to be able to get people from the paper onto your website. So leverage this as a great tool if you have once you need that. Memberships. Okay, so membership sites. There's actually some pretty robust updates with the membership areas. First off, there is a new redesign of what the members area looks like. Especially the mobile version. The mobile version got a big upgrade, big enhancement. But I'm going to take you to the Profit Lifter members page, and I want to show you what we're looking at here and what this is looking like for us. Come on. Okay. So the first thing I want you to see, you now have chat features inside the community, meaning that if you're using your membership site for actually running a community, now you can actually have conversations directly with people. So you can see, like I've been playing with just chatting with Brett over here, just having fun with it, playing around with it. But now you have the ability that you can create chats. People, you can really focus on building relationships, building a community inside of your community. So very helpful there. A lot of cool things, a lot of cool features and functionality with that. Let's see. What's next? Oh, this one's so good. Okay, this is going to get into a deep geek side, and this is one that I'm really going to have to explain later and dive into. But if you go into the back and you go into your settings, you're going to see, I can see a couple of these. Brand boards, that's one we just looked at. But we're going to look at these objects here. Now, I've had a couple of you guys ask, like, is there any way that we can expand out, that we can expand our communications, that we can like kind of add things for our contacts, anything like that? Custom objects does exactly that. Where now, if you've got stuff that you want to put, and guys, this one goes real deep, real geeky, real fast. So just understand, this is one that we're currently testing. Excuse me, we're working on this now for ourselves, just to see how everything works. But with the way that it works is basically you set up custom objects, meaning that, like, let's say you've got a specific product or something that you want to track everybody on. You're going to be able to come in here, name it, put it what it looks like, plural, primary display fields, change icons, and create custom objects that are tied to custom values, custom field. Told you it gets really geeky. Where I think this comes in handy is, I'll give you an example. I was talking with a landlord that's using the CRM. They're like, man, I'd love to be able to tie, like people to my different properties inside of the CRM. That's exactly what this custom object, or what these custom objects are going to do, is make it so that they can create this database and then tie everybody to their contacts into the database. So some really deep stuff that goes on here with it, but it's a really cool feature for those of you guys who are deep geek power users. Next, Conversation AI version 2. We have updated the Conversation AI. It is improved, it is enhanced, and I've got another AI feature that you guys are going to hopefully love. But this Conversation AI bot is just enhanced. It's an upgrade. It's moving it from, I believe, the GPT 3.0 up into GPT 4.0. So the conversations are going to be a little smoother, a little more accurate, and I think that's going to help a lot with running the chat bot with inside of your system. But with that being said, I do want to show you. Give me just a second. I need to pull this one up on the side because don't want you guys getting to see all the fun stuff that we have going on here. Let's see here. What am I looking for? Okay, one second. Okay, while that's loading, we'll hop down here. Another thing is down here under labs, you'll see that there's a little tab down here. These labs, like if there are things, you can actually see what is coming and what's updating, and you can actually see a countdown on it. So time zone updater for calendar appointments, that's cool. That's helpful. This one is actually pretty cool too. Connect multiple Facebook and Instagram pages. So like if you're running multiple Instagram pages, you can actually this will actually be live in 33 days, or you can come back here, click it, and operate it in the beta version while they're working out all the bugs. Just understand that if you're running something out of the labs in the beta program, it can be buggy. Like that's why it's still in beta and it's not officially live. But you've got opportunity list view, additional contacts. You can see a lot of these. We actually just go ahead and make them live for you. But you can see a list of updates there. Now, while we were doing that, what I wanted to show you here, let's see if it will. Okay, it's not showing us there. Oh, here it is. I'm trying to figure out where. I don't think there's a way to show this, so I'm gonna pull it over. I'm gonna show you guys here. This is this this is the game changer that I've been really super looking forward to. AI employee, meaning that what is an AI employee? It's AI call bot that is going to allow AI to make calls to your leads, to your clients, right from inside of your Profit Lifter account. So you'll be able to see everything. You'll be able to come in and program this AI. All sorts of really awesome functionality with this. Basically, meaning that within the next week or two, you're going to be able to have an AI call bot built into your Profit Lifter CRM. I know, it's awesome. I'm excited about this one too. This one I think is going to be that's going to be really powerful. So that's we're working through that one. We're playing around with that. But there's some really cool, a lot of cool functionality. With that, it's going to give us the ability to, it's going to give you that ability to really automate everything going on with that AI chatbot as well. So super cool feature there. That one I'm really looking forward to. All right, next up, what do we got on our list here? I've still got things that we're going through. New dashboard widgets coming, meaning that if you want to come in and customize your dashboard, there are some new widgets that are on their way. I actually haven't seen if these have been added yet. Yeah, not seeing them yet, but those are on the way. There are widgets that will be coming in and working with that. Inbound caller ID, which is cool. So it will show you caller ID when somebody's calling in. This is actually, here's another cool one. These may not seem like big tweaks and big changes inside of your CRM, but when you understand the power of what they do and how much it's going to free up your time, that's where it gets impactful. But now you have the ability that you can actually connect your Google Drive account. Meaning that if you've got images, if you've got videos, if you've got things that are stored in there, you can actually go through your media, connect to your Google Drive and import them right into the CRM. So instead of having to go to Google, download it into your downloads folder, and then upload it into Profit Lifter, you literally just go through, connect it here, and have access to everything that you need right there, and working through that process. There is an internal team chat that's coming, smart list on non-contact lists. Let's see, live chat business hours on your website, meaning that with your chat widget here, there will be, and let's see if it's actually there or not yet. So you can see you actually have the ability now that you can customize it a little bit more, which is awesome. You can change up the brand colors, make it work, change your avatar, change the position, all of that. You can change the dimensions of it, everything right there. But what they are saying that's coming in, or what we're getting with this, is actually going to be an office hours notification. Meaning that you can set when your office hours are going to be available for your live chat here. Just a nice way to be able to clean up some of your conversations there, work through that. Let's see, what else do we got? What else? It's still a ton of stuff. There's, let's see, community chat. Oh, let me show you this. This one's fun too. Sorry guys, this is just like, this is Christmas for me. I love all these updates and things. So look at this. We're going to go to automation, and we're gonna grab a workflow here. And I want you to keep an eye out down here at the bottom left. You now have AI built out for your workflows. So you see right down here at the bottom, you see it says suggestion, and then you've actually got an add action. So what we can do, there's a couple things, there's a couple ways that this works. One, you can actually come in here and go describe this workflow. And what it's doing is it will actually go through and analyze it and then break down the exact steps of what's happening. And you can see like it's showing, here's the trigger, here's the form, here's the form ID, here's the settings, going to allow reentry. So like if you don't want to click around, you just want to see what's happening, you can click in there. The AI will scan workflows and then give you a report of what's going on and work with you that way. But next up is, let's go back here. Assist with building. So we could say start typing or select from suggestion. Let's put create a follow-up sequence after the form has been built. Yeah, let's just put it there. So now what it's doing is it's actually going to suggest exactly what the next steps are. It's not just going to suggest it, it's actually going to pull it up and let you add it here. So we're going to give it a second, let the robots do what the robots do. All right. So first off, it's going to give us our instructions, start typing or select this from the suggestions. So select trigger, add delay, optional, send email, send SMS, add contact tag, create task, conditional logic. Now down here, look at this. This is so awesome. Suggestion actions to add. So if you, let's say you're like, oh yeah, I do want to send an SMS. All you have to do is hit the plus, and then it's going to say, where do you want that? And you're just going to put it right there. Select position to add. I don't know where that went to. You notice it's still in beta. There's still some stuff that's being worked on. So let's see. Select position. It is not liking this at all. But again, this is new. Something we're playing. I've tested it a couple times and it actually worked really well. But I haven't figured out why it doesn't work. Again, guys, today is just about the tour of all the stuff that we're doing here. Oh, you can see there. So we have to have our first one, but now that it's going, all we have to do is hit the plus there. So let's try this again. So we're going to do the SMS. So we're going to hit the plus, and you can see it's actually blinking right there. So we're going to add that, and it's going to help you through that process of adding it. You're still going to have to write your content, still going to have to put everything in there. But if you need suggestions on building a funnel and building your automations, you have workflow AI in here now, meaning that it can help you to define what your workflow looks like, how it acts, what it's going to do, where now all you have to do is go through and click some buttons and it's going to automatically work. Pretty awesome with that. That's helpful. And I'm actually really looking, I think the thing that I like about that is being able to have it define what's actually happening inside of the system and what's happening inside of those workflows. There are some big changes coming with like the affiliate tracking, things like that. So like if you're running a WordPress website or a website that's not built inside of Profit Lifter, you're going to be able to add that. Oh, another one that and I haven't seen exactly where this is yet, but I told you there's all sorts of crazy updates happening here, guys. But another one, look at this. Risk assessment. Keep track of all your email verifications. You're now going to be able to look at like bounces, why things are bouncing, email analytics. But you also have the ability that you can start tying in some Postmaster tools like Google Postmaster. Again, I'll get into this more in depth today. It's just about reviewing, showing you. But with this, you're also going to have included a blacklist monitoring. So if your domain gets blacklisted, if your domain's not sending for whatever reason, something's happening. It's actually going to notify you of the health of your domain. So it's going to help you improve your sending rates and improve what's happening there. So a lot of cool things happening. That's another one. Let's see, what else do I have on my list? Calendar slot debugging. That's more of on our side. Multiple calendar support in the mobile app. You can actually share calendars from within the mobile apps now. That's going to be happening. You can collect deposits in your calendar. Pause workflows for holidays, workflow notes, workflow sticky notes. This one may not be as cool to you. This is actually, but I'm loving the concept of what they're doing with this. This one isn't. I don't think this one's out yet. Let's see here. We're gonna let's just add a tag here. Cool. Here it is. One, you can hit stats view. It will show you stats. Next, you can see all your notes. You can enter workflow notes. If there's action notes, if there's things that need to happen, you can put it there. Sticky notes. Check this out. This is so cool. This is awesome. And this is honestly, this is something that I'm actually going to go back through and add to your guys' accounts. So that way, like if you ever need to know how things work, you'll be able to put it in here. And now you can go check this out. And you can actually define what's happening, or if there's caveats, or like if you're building something, you have somebody from your team building something, you need them to take a look at stuff. Now we can actually add sticky notes about like what happens. And I think this is actually a really cool idea. So like if let's say when you add this tag, you could put tag starts automation and then whatever workflow, blah, 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 and make it so that you can actually tell people like, hey, when this tag is applied, here's the next step that happens, and then move it through that process, and then just help communicate it. So that way, like as you're working, as you're figuring out what's going on, it's going to help you to just keep better track of where everything's at, what's going on with it. And you can hide the notes, show them all that fun stuff. So this is actually really cool. And again, I'm a deep geek when it comes to developing out and building those. So that's a cool thing too. Let's see, contact path history, visual in the workflows, what webhook authorization, WhatsApp appointment booking, WhatsApp analytics, default segments and emails. I haven't seen this yet. Default segments and emails would actually mean that we're going to be able to actually create signatures inside of emails and make it where it's default in there, which is really cool. Native built email blacklist monitoring. Yep. Built-in email for Postmaster integrations. Yep. Opportunity card customization, opportunity built mass editing. Man, there's so many of these. WooCommerce integrations, e-commerce buyer client portal, digital product delivery from e-commerce. I mean, you could tell, guys, this list just goes on and on and on and on. So a lot of really cool features rolling out. I'm going to be digging into all of these. Actually, and if this is something you guys would like, let me know. Put it in the comments to let me know. But we're actually getting ready to launch, or not launch, but we're getting ready to get our HeyGen account to start creating AI videos. So like as I'm putting these together now, I'm going to be able to have AI go in and do the scripts for me, which is going to relieve a lot of stress. But this is actually a tool that we're loving so far. It's a lot of fun. HeyGen. But if you guys want, I'd be more than happy. Like while we're working on this, I can show you how to use that. But that's it for today. I say that's it, man, guys. There's massive amount of updates, features being launched inside of your CRM. So hop in there. Make sure you stay tuned. We got a lot of really cool stuff that we're rolling out on our side. One last real quick update. If you look on your sidebar, you're going to see this account customizer that's now live inside of your account. One thing that with all these features, we were able to make it so that now not everybody on your team is actually going to see this. So like this account customizer, this is only available for admins, meaning that if somebody's like a salesperson, there's no way that they can hop in here and mess stuff up. All of this form is tied directly to your website, to your emails, to all your assets. So like if you ever need to change brand colors, change your logo, update some information, literally like just coming in here and adding this information into this form will actually update everything. The next thing I'm going to show you, this is one of the big updates that we personally have been working on in the background is building out AI programming for your account, meaning that what we're doing is we're going to be collecting this information from you. We're going to be programming Profit Lifter with your company information for the AI. And then that way, when you start downloading Snap-ons, or if you need a new website, it's going to have everything right there. And it's going to load all of that content right in there for you. It's going to write your emails for you based off this information. Just craziness. So this is something that we're finishing. I'm finishing the training on it now. We're testing it out, but this is live, and we've got all sorts of AI automation coming starting next week, and by the end of this week, next week, that's being loaded and being added. So make sure you stay tuned. A lot of cool features happening, a lot of cool updates, a lot of things happening with us, and I would love your feedback. If there's tools, resources, things that you guys need that we can help you out with, let us know. We'd love to help you out. Make sure that you got everything you need, and make sure that you got all the tools at your fingertips to go out there and dominate the world. So happy Wednesday, you all. Well, I'll see you guys again on Friday, where we'll be diving more into some training, helping you guys out with some stuff. I'm not exactly sure what I'm talking about yet. So if there's anything you guys have needs for, I'd love to hear them, love to get some feedback from you. But other than that, have yourself an amazing Wednesday, and we will talk with you later.